Hello my dearest champions, how are you all? I hope that you are doing as amazing as you are. So yes, today we thought that we would curate a book list for you for each subject. And as you know, I deal with biology. My name is Jasmine Joy. So I am going to talk about the books that you should definitely refer to if you are a student who is learning biology or who wish to learn biology. You're more than welcome. Now over here there is a question that I put, rather than just getting into the thing that is which book you should refer, why shouldn't you refer to multiple books? So that is the most commonest mistake that everyone does. So we have one book here, one book here, one book here, and we'll be like, which book should we study? It should not be like that. Why? I have certain factual things to tell to you. First reason, you should always know about depth versus breadth. So it's not about increasing the breadth, it is about increasing the depth. So when you have multiple options, you might not provide that much detail to whatever content is there in each book. Okay, we should study things deeply. We should know things deeply. For that, you should not be just increasing the breadth. If you're increasing the breadth, it's okay. You can increase the number of books. But if you have time, you please do that. If you do not have time, it's a very big con. You should not be doing that. Okay, so please remember, we have to study things in detail rather than just increase the number of books. Now, next thing. Overload of information. So obviously when you refer multiple books, you are getting a lot of information. Now information is never a bad thing, but again, time is a constraint every time. Time is something that is constant everywhere, right? So over here, that is a constant problem. So there is no problem in having more amount of information, but with limited time, you cannot, use that very efficiently. You should be using your time very efficiently over here. So which is why I'm saying, if you refer to multiple books, probably it will be just overloaded information. And it's not about overload of information, it's just information rather than important information. So when you are a person who is planning for giving some exam, there are certain information which might be crucial to you from where the questions are framed. That is important. So you should refer to a book which provides a solution to that problem rather than any random book. You should be definitely reading books, but when you are free enough. Okay. Now, time consuming, as I always say. So it's a time consuming process, right? And I don't think any of us, even me or you, do not have time because we have multiple things to do. So that is one big thing. Yeah. And now, contradictory information. So thing is that certain books, they have contradictory information. Now for example, just think that this is an ideal book and this is something that I am referring to, and I find that the information is kind of very contradictory, but this seems to be more correct. So in this situation, I get you, but the questions, where are they getting framed from? The solutions for it, where are they getting framed from? From this ideal book that everyone refers from. So you should be knowing that this is the ideal thing. It's really good for you to understand that, okay, this might be true. That is your coincidence, that is helping you, that is really good thing. You can write it down anywhere. But what do you have to refer as of now? The ideal book that everyone is referring to, because you are going to give a nationalized exam that will be same for all. Okay, so I never tell people to learn wrong things. It's not like that. The people who have curated this ideal book, they might not be wrong, but with the information that they have got, this might be very correct for them, right? Now this book might have certain other information. You are the person who is responsible to research that later on whenever you have time and give your thorough check to that. It's really a good habit that if you cultivate it. Okay, so these are the things that why you should not be referring to multiple books. So I have a solution as well. So if you are a person who is in 11th or 12th, there is only one book that you should be referring to which will make you go up, climb the peak and just stand there. Okay, what is that one book? Are you aware of that? Even this baby is aware of that. Let's see. It's our own own biology NCERT textbook. So over here you can see 12th and 11th biology books. Okay, I know that books might be really torturing you, but these are the most helpful guys out there. So you can just refer to them anytime, and I'm telling you the questions are going to come from them only. So previously I put up a video where I'm telling you about the syllabus for biology, all the chapters, and it came to my notice there are certain things that are getting deleted, and they were so specific about the questions being deleted. Question number 1, question number 2 is deleted, para 1, para 2 is deleted. If they are so specific about question, you can get to understand that how specific might they be while framing a question as well. So you might get questions from each line of NCERT. For that, you should read NCERT every time. There is no other supplement of it. You have to read it. There is no other option that you have. Okay, so NCERT should be your best friend for at least 2 years as of now for when you are preparing. Okay, so please keep a note of it, and and there might be a video already being published or might going to be put up about how you should be reading NCERT biology. It will really help you well. So in that video you'll get to know. Okay, now we go ahead. What do we have? What is this thing, ma'am? Okay, so well, this is the previous year question paper. Now here comes the role of previous year question paper. After referring your NCERT textbooks for each chapter, it's not like at the end of the year you are going to see how the NEET or KCET question paper looks like. It should not be the case. Okay, just because you're not prepared, that does not mean you won't be seeing that. Okay, it can just be there. Why do you think that you should be seeing the question paper? You should be seeing the question paper to understand the format and the structure. You should be knowing that whether you have to write answers in detail or whether it's MCQ. Now you are an aspirant, you have no idea about how the question paper looks like. Then how can you prepare? It's a difficult thing, right? So writing approach is different. When MCQ is there, the approach is different. So to understand the format and the structure of the questions that are going to come, you should be seeing the question paper. Next thing, to analyze the question and check for repetition. So what happens is that I have studied one chapter, for example, human health and diseases in 12th. Now I am going through the question paper. I have not studied any other chapter. I see certain questions which is from this chapter. Now I also feel motivated. Oh, there is something that I studied, and also I'll get to know one thing, that is the pattern of the questions. Now if I keep that question paper aside, I take the next question paper, 2023 question paper. I see, oh, this question again, this type of question, this topic is kind of important. I think I go again, refer the 5th previous year question paper. I see the same thing, that this particular topic is giving certain amount of questions. I'm not talking about repetition of questions, I'm talking about the repetition of topics. Okay, so from certain topics the questions are coming. So you can check that as well, and in no ways it will be demotivating. You should not think like that. You have just prepared one chapter. Why are you worried about all the other chapters that is there in the question paper? If you are able to solve the questions from that one chapter that you have studied, it's more than enough. That means you're going on the right direction, right? Now, in the right direction, yes, to check the depth of the question. So sometimes we just think that okay, we have studied, that's all, next page and next thing. It's not like that. Sometimes some topics, they go deep into that. The people who make the question, they go deep into that. So you should be knowing that which questions probably have those chances. So when you have a reference of the question paper, you'll clearly get an idea of it. So which is why we say put down the previous year question papers, have it at least 5 years. Okay, at least 5 years question paper, you have it in your hand, just have a check. Okay, keep it just for your understanding, just to know how it looks and how it is and how far you have come. Yeah, now next thing, so we are done with NCERT, we have the PYQs on our table. What do we need next? So this is my favorite, MTG's chapter wise, topic wise question bank. So it contains what all the previous year questions, and it's subdivided into topics as well. For example, if I'm teaching about human reproduction, in that they will be giving you first thing, male reproductive system, all the questions related to male reproductive system, then spermatogenesis, all the questions related to spermatogenesis. So it's a really good approach if you want to make sure that you are thorough with a topic. So at that point of time, it will really help you well. Okay, so I hope this particular thing that you see is going to help you. So you can find it in the Amazon websites. You just buy it, refer to it. It's very important. Yeah. So that's all, children. Now if you have not watched any of these videos and you think it is very useful for you, then you should definitely give a watch. You have chemistry, physics, math, biology, all the content right there. So if you're inclined to any of these subjects, or if you want to just have a quick surety about things, please go watch these videos. Now, last but not the least, what should you do? You should subscribe to the channel to get updates every time whenever something crucial comes up, right? And also, if you want to find us, I know that you miss all of us, right? Chuma was saying. Anyways, I wish you all the best for your preparation, which is going to start off from now, or somebody might have already started. So all the best for you all, and please give your best. Do not be panicked. We all are here to help you out. Bye bye. Take care.